follow
50 G's in a new coin as soon as it drops.
on the higher time frame. But in lower time frame, there are a lot of noise. You know why? Because all of this that is happening has been programmed into an algorithm that starts from the microseconds time frame.
Up in Ethereum when it was back to $1.
Yeah.
Or XRP when it's 18
So
cents.
you have
and now it's about to be $1.
way too much information.
Yeah, man.
Even on the 1 minute time frame.
7 cents or something. He was like, I think because the news
However,
came out that they're gonna be
understanding
they're not gonna get sued
will
anymore.
help you
It's gonna
get
start going
better.
back up like it's supposed
That's
to.
why the best thing is for you to work, try to understand and not you're not memorizing, you're not trying to cram something, you're trying to understand the reason behind it. That's why I'm explaining it this way. You try to understand,
That's part of how he's getting his accounts.
then you follow through with it.
Forever and profit.
You see, money spent, money gotten is money spent. Again, let's go into this guy here. Price did this, and then drop. And then did this, and then drop. There is a huge possibility of price reacting from here in the future. However, there's a huge possibility of price taking out this level in the future. Not that price would not come here and react from there, but it will most likely take it out before it makes the main move. However, price can come here and then make a nice move in the future. Why? Liquidity has been grabbed. Then here is still liquidity, and here could still give you last high before the main high. So many confluence could make this work. And if you check the transfer of money, it will still be protected here. However, this guy here didn't grab any liquidity. Okay, didn't grab any liquidity. He grabbed this, right? Then what? It led to the low. But you see, this was still one push as far as we are concerned here. So this just happened and all of that. So this was still one push. So this didn't grab any inducement liquidity. Unlike this grabbed inducement liquidity, fake BOS inducement. This is just BOS here. Are we together? So this in itself is what? Liquidity. Just pay close attention to it. Price can come, take it out slightly, and then drop without even coming here. Especially when the bearish trend is so strong. The price is not ready to come back to all of these levels. So money got in could still be spent here too.
Insane, bro.
So this way you can tell potential supply levels that will hold. However, you have to combine so many other confirmation with it so that everything works fine. No matter the confirmation that comes here, I know this guy is just stupid. Okay, so I know this happened, this transaction happened, but then I know potentially this could grab this and then continue.
Right.
Because what? Sell money is protected.
Okay, something's going across it.
How did it do that?
Turn the graphics up a
Oh,
little bit.
especially when it happens this way. See this ABS inducement here, and I buy this. Well, there's a huge possibility that guy is going to take out this guy here. And what if that all of those is happening within your timing? That's crazy. I hope I've not been speaking jargons. Everybody is following it, making sense. You can make sense of it, yeah?
Yes.
Good. Good.
Oh, so that candle right there would basically be like a decisional candle getting ran then. The first.
What do you say?
So the first area that you circled below where there was no liquidity taken right here, that's like, this is basically like a decisional candle, and then this is like the extreme, right? If we're speaking in terms of like WBA concepts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm saying, so this would be like this is the concept of like a decisional candle, right? This area right here, since this would be.
That's
like a
wrong.
push.
That's wrong.
Oh, okay.
That's wrong. What was referred to as decisional? Decisional is when you have a structure like this. You see this? Right? You see here. Let me use this. You see here? Can you see this move to this move here?
Right.
Then you have price giving you this. This is the BOS. Now you have two structural points here and here. So this is said to be your decisional, which you always get induced, and this is your extreme here.
Okay. I see.
And you see this is sitting outside.
Yep.
And if you're still stuck with that education, well, you have a lot of work to do. I'll just tell you this, always look forward to, if you still look at decisional and extreme, always look forward to your decisional getting fucked. That's additional confirmation for you. Are we together, guys?
Yes.
So, if this here to here is a transaction, right? Let's look at demand and supply curve. If I have this, my demand curve, and then my supply curve, and then what? My equilibrium here. See, this meets at the middle, right? So if this is a transaction, which is the demand curve going up, where's the equilibrium of price? Here. Here. Supply here. There. So sometimes when you see a massive push to the upside, like most pushes that are initiated by news, okay, most often than not, price tends to come back to settle at equilibrium, around equilibrium, or below equilibrium, or above anyways. So if I have a nice spike to the downside, price will most likely come for equilibrium, so somewhere above it here or deep above it, just to balance that transaction. Because sometimes news is just pushing a natural transaction out of the market. So price needs to come back to regain what? A win-win situation. I hope you understand why news tends to come back now after some time. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's calm. Those are usually good.
Yeah, making sense now.
Yeah, nice to now they road. They just got somebody too. Back.
That's why any news at all, once you are in that trade, spikes once, twice, take some partials, break even, and then watch to see what's gonna happen.
football match about to start right now.
If
Second
news
quarter,
tends to help the algo do faster what it would have done in most cases. It wanted to push up, but then news just made it to go up, so it could make it. So because of price needs to move to equilibrium, win-win situation, it could come to equilibrium, for example, here, and then now the normal transaction would happen. That's why you see that most often than not, after this happens, the market still buys again. Are we together, please?
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll apply everything on chat. So, but at least you can actually have a mental picture since you've been trading the whole thing for a while now. Oh yes, none of this is financial advice. I'm just giving you guys the explanation of what happens. So you just apply it at your own way.
Sancho's not starting.
Give me a second.
Sancho's not starting yet. And Varane isn't either.
Who?
Sancho, Varane are not starting yet. Which makes sense.
Trash.
It makes sense. Greenwood,
No,
James.
not starting.
Yeah.
They're on the team though.
Yeah, they're the team, but I don't know who's on the bench. Sancho's on the bench, and Varane just got signed, so you know. Greenwood is striker, James, Fernandez, Pogba is the midfield. Fred McTominay.
I'm just hyped football's back. Like I dance watch that Magic winning this dog.
That's it. And obviously after that's a countdown to the match starts.
Hmm?
It's a countdown to the match starts.
The app is trash.
So you see that.